Yeah, I think. Well, so first of all, as I said, there's usually there's discussions before the kickoff meeting. Already, you should have drawn in, the senior stakeholders, the client, into this conversation. The thing I've seen experienced in the past with kickoff meetings is, if the kickoff meeting is very much a push situation, so it's the suppliers, presenting to the client, presenting to the client's project team, telling them what it's going to be like, and this is how we're going to do it, and how great success it is. Then already I think you're going to experience some problems. The kickoff meeting must be done in partnership. It must be done in equality. One of the most effective things I've seen is where you do some pre workshops and some training, sort of, if you like, almost, supplier client project team building exercises between the two. The kickoff meeting effectively is the closure of all that process. So I've run it in the past. I have a thing called, it's called the Project from Hell. It's a great exercise about a project failure. And you get to have a time machine. You go back and what changes you make. And it's all about, if you like, exposing the downside to not having a collaborative approach, not having the right foundations for project success, not having that journey of expectation put in place. So something like that allows the team to learn, to work with each other, to get to know each other, is a very powerful thing. And then when it comes to, if you like, the formal part of the kickoff meeting, it really should be predominantly presented by the client, I believe, rather than the supplier. The supplier should have worked with the client, and the client should be presenting the information, the output, etc. And I think those two things are really solid foundations for driving the journey of expectation management forward, that kind of period. And again, if I can throw in a second image, because I do like these sort of things, the one I love to use, I have this lovely picture of a path in a forest, and it depends which way you look at the picture. In this picture, there is a path, and it diverges this way. So if you're walking this way and it diverges, then there's a problem, because whoever takes the left path will not meet the people on the right path. What you need to do is to flip that picture around. It needs to be the two parties coming together. So it needs to be the supplier coming down one path, the client coming down path, and joining each other on a common path moving forward. Again, things like that. I've done it where we've had posters up on the walls in the client sites, just using those sort of imagery, reinforcing it on a regular basis, talking to people, communicating, all of that to build that really great relationship to bring about success. And as I said, none of this necessarily gets rid of the fact there will be problems and arguments and discussions and really difficult meetings. That stuff happens, but that happens in our daily lives at a very small level. It's just a matter of fact, this won't turn into a war. It won't turn into an arm wrestle. It will turn into, let's solve this and let's move forward.